All right, family. What we got for you guys today, another plumbing issue where we're going to show you solutions. As you can see here, this is my P-trap. As you know, your P-trap is normally about 8, 10 inches, sometimes 14 inches below grade. So here's the problem I've been having. This used to be a tub area. We changed it into a shower. So obviously when the drain came straight up, this was this is cut off. This is not how it really is. But look how close this is to the wall. That's not going to do. So I needed to bring it out, which makes sense. But here's where the problem is. And maybe some of you are dealing with the same problem. So I'm going to show you a solution. Now, obviously, when I bring it out, when I connect, and then we got our drain, we had to make our little piece here, 2-inch piece, fitting to go male to go into the female. And then that same male is going to connect to the drain. And now when you connect all that, let me just show y'all. I got a perfect connection too. See how sweet that is? Perfect connection. Let me show you what it looks like. It's a real simple connection. Sometimes you got to improvise, as I love to say, the old movie, Heartbreak Ridge. Improvise, adapt, overcome, right? So you got to make your adapter yourself sometimes. Yeah, you could go buy them, but you could just cut your piping, right? And then when we fit them together, look at that perfect fit. Now, this is just what you call a dry fit. But here's the problem where I'm having. Maybe some of you guys had this problem too. Now, you do know you want gravity to take the water, so therefore you want your slope. But if you bring the camera down here, look at this 2-inch lip I got. Remember, you're supposed to be flush with the floor with your drain. Now, even if I bend it back, then my leveler will show that I'm off and everything. Look, we're clearly off. And I'm still not level to the floor. So what I thought about doing, which I really didn't want to do, I said, maybe I'm going to go back in here. I really try to avoid going into the P-trap and changing the P-trap, because when you do that, now you got to dig deeper and further back into your floor. And I really try to avoid doing that. So I had to sit here and try to figure this out over and over. But I digress with that. You got to remember, there are always plenty of parts that you can get, a bunch of different elbows and all kind of stuff to solve your problem. And that's what we did. Now, here's where problem solving comes into play. Now, this would be a 90 degrees short. And you got another 90 degree sweep that comes a little longer. But then the problem solving, I went and got the extra short 90, right? But that didn't solve the problem. So remember, like I said, there are a bunch of little pieces you can get. So what I went and did, I went and got that short one like that. We're not going to do this. And it's like putting a puzzle together. So we pieced all these together, dry fit. And then here's the drain. Same thing as before. That piece. Remember the piece that we cut out to fit the 2-inch to go into the 2-inch male to go into the 2-inch female drain. And that's going to go here. And look at that nice sweet fit. Look at that. But this is a dry fit. Now watch the difference. Now remember the short, before we were using this one. This is too long. You see that? I'll show you the difference from beneath. See how it's sweet, it's too long. Right? So we went with the short one, the immediate short one. Now watch this difference. Now, do our connection, and we are flush to the floor, the way it's supposed to be. Now, obviously, we got a P-trap in there. Now, I know you may get your naysayers. This is not a trap. It's a semi-trap, so to speak. But your whole thing is you want to be flush to that floor. And I was not about to go. Now, this is dry fit, as I said. I was not about to go do a whole dig deep down and further back to solve this problem. So the P-trap coming up normally comes straight across, but instead now I just did a semi P-trap and it's going to go. So it's like a snake. It's going to do like that and go out. But the whole thing was, then obviously, when I backfill in with the dirt and the cement, we definitely want to level this out on both sides. You always want to level that out. So right there would be the level. And then obviously you would go the same way that way. And we're perfect right here. So That's how you problem solve that. One thing I always say, I got it from the old movie. Remember, Clint Eastwood, adapt, improvise, adapt, overcome. Don't kill yourself. Sometimes you just need to take a simple break and rethink what you're doing. Don't try to kill yourself trying to problem solve. Sometimes take a quick break and rethink what you're about to do, because the solutions will come to you. And sometimes when you go to the hardware store or whatever, you take a short video if that helps. Show them the problem that you're dealing with, and they may help you solve that problem that you're dealing with, opposed to you driving yourself crazy trying to figure it out. But ultimately, my problem was I changed the 90s. You see the difference of these 90s? It's a huge difference. See that? Look at that. This immediate 90. This a fast 90, as they said. And then you got a third one. I don't have it here, but the third one, it sweeps even longer. So I went with the shorter 90, the immediate 90, and that helped me solve my problem. But then obviously, you know, I went down. I wanted to go down, basically give me another trap, so to speak. But that allowed me to get my flush fit that I'm looking for my new shower. And I hope this helps a lot of you people out there, because plumbing can be a problem. You got one problem that you dig once, one issue will turn into another and another, and before you know it, driving yourself crazy. But remember, I'm going to say it for the third time. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Think of solutions to solve. Be a problem solver, you know, a think tank, and you can get it done. Hey, and on that note, leave me a comment, subscribe, or whatever. I appreciate your time. Hopefully this video helped some of you out there that had the same issue. On that note, peace.